All right, good morning Joshua TV followers, and welcome back out to Low and Slow. Out here today with Cody because I needed help with all that canvas. And we did manage to get it right into the sun. That was probably a pleasant viewing experience. We did have a little issue with getting it centered on the boat with a bent frame. Let's get a little closer before I fall in the water. All right. Here we go. Wait, it's so much nicer up here with shade. It's already about 104 this morning. So, with the issue with the bent frame here, when we put the canvas on and we centered the canvas to the crack in the boat, which is the center line. And when it came time to mark the side reveal, it was quite apparent that the canvas was on crooked because I had more reveal on one side than I had on the other. So we ended up having to reevaluate. Again, the frame is bent. So it was a matter of unclamping, moving the canvas back over so it's centered on the frame, not to the boat. And as soon as the canvas is finished and zipped on, I'm going to try and bring a ratchet strap and bend that back in and maybe center it back up with the boat. Because right now, center of the boat, center of the Bimini. So we're about an inch off to the side, which is not catastrophic, but as I start doing the screen enclosure, that 1 inch is just going to cause me all sorts of headaches. So we decided to shoot some video and share before we take it off here and put it in the bag. And we're headed back over to C dock and then out to N. Well, thank you so much for following along. All right, Joshua TV followers, here we are back on C dock with Love at First Sight, and we're finishing the helm cover. This was the boat that was just filthy dirty, but we did get the helm cover templated, and we got it on the boat, and it didn't fit, so we had to take it back to the shop and do a small modification to get some room here for this back corner, which we now have the twist lock in style, and the cover is pretty taut. It should shed well, but here the rain is not the issue, it's all the dirt from the parking lot. Again, if we look at the Bimini top that's covered in bird poop and the aft roof deck, that's how the boat looked when I first came here. I had to wash the boat to even make a template. So that's what this cover is mainly for, is just to keep all the dirt, because now he can have the cleaners come and clean the fly bridge and not waste the money. Also, he gets a free storage bag and a snap tool to go with his new cover. We're going to head on out to N dock to quote an enclosure, and then we got to swing by a boat on B just to see if the boat is in the slip and make a mark on his Bimini. But there is the conclusion of Love at First Sight. Thank you for following along. All right, good morning Joshua TV followers. Coming up on lunchtime, we're out here on N dock. N is in Nancy. N dock is nice because it is the last dock before the tires. So if you have an N dock slip, look at the view off the back of your boat. That boat is headed out toward the dam. If you go around, the dam is right around that big mountain right there, is on the other side. So that's where they're all headed. But yeah, if you have an N dock slip, this is the view off the back. So we are here today. Hey, that's one of my covers. Boat is headed over to the service area. So we are here today. This boat used to be called Seagar. Now the boat is called the Judy Lee. This is one of my screen enclosures, probably 3 years ago. Boy, was I the rookie then. But it does have the front three panels do have isinglass. Now the new boat owners want to continue that and put the two side panels as isinglass, and perhaps the whole rear enclosure an isinglass that they could put on in the winter and then have the screens for the summer. So we've measured it out for yardage and a zipper count, and we're gonna head on back to the shop because it's getting hot out here. So if this one gets approved and the project starts, we'll take you along on that journey. Thank you so much for following along. Well, good evening, Joshua TV followers. It's Friday, Salsa Friday, and it's quitting time. We made it back to the shop. It's 117 outside. But we got back to the shop about 11:30, and the Tahoe didn't get picked up. It's supposed to get picked up in the morning. I'm coming here to work my half day Saturday. But I did get the, what is this? This is a Larson? No, it's a Four Winds. I got the, let me climb up here. I got the bow cover on the Four Winds. Almost finished. I've got a couple of snaps up at the windshield to finish off, but then it's done. Tomorrow I'll come in and set the poles and stretch the canvas up and over for the cockpit cover. Hopefully get a good chunk of that almost done. I figured I would capture a little bit of this on this Salsa Friday before we hit the road. Brought the ambulance in, and boy, it is hot to the touch. It's just screeching hot out there. But a beautiful day. Oh, there we go. There's a look outside through the dirty windows. Beautiful. Just a couple little puffy clouds here and there. Hot, hot, hot. Thanks so much for following along.